So my friend, the girl who's the sales manager at the dealership that I like and always go to and go on dinner rides with, she was riding home Tuesday night, and she's in the I can't remember the exact details, but she's riding her street triple, and this guy on a Harley 48 crosses 3 lanes of traffic and nearly hits her, like square, merging into her. And whenever, you know, she slams on her brakes and all of a sudden he looks over, government's purpose is to obscure my rights, not redistribute my wealth. Farm truck. And so he turned over and got wide-eyed. Oh, you know, oh, I just almost hit her. And so they come to a stoplight, because it's like one of those highways that become a, you know, town street. And so it goes from, like, you know, 3 lanes to 2. And at a stoplight, she pulls up next to him and lifts up her helmet. She has one of those modulars. And she says she said it jokingly, but knowing her, I don't know how jokingly it was. She is spirited. Let's just put it that way. She's like 5'5", if that, maybe 105 pounds, and rides a pink motorcycle and puts a lot of sailors to shame with her mouth and her accent. So she pulls up next to him and says, you know, hey, normally it's cars I have to watch out for trying to kill me. And you know what he says? And this is a direct quote, according to her. He says, fuck you, I need it over. So she went off on him. And believe me when I say she poured her heart and soul into going off on him. He said that she almost had to pull over afterwards. She was so mad, and she got home and just was pacing in her living room. Couldn't believe that a motorcyclist would say something like that to another motorcyclist, let alone to a female motorcyclist. She was pissed. And it's one of those things, and I'll say it, she gets cute when she gets angry. It's funny. Like, I'm sitting there, you know, sitting on a DRZ 400 on the showroom floor on Wednesday night before the ride, talking to her about this, and she's like pacing back and forth on the showroom floor, and I don't think she was meaning to do it. She was just getting steaming again. And I'm sitting there just, you know, on this DRZ, kind of rocking back and forth, and I'm trying not to laugh, but I couldn't help it. I think that this is technically illegal. What I'm doing right now, I think this is technically performance and exhibition, which is illegal. Also weaving, which draws attention from the policia, which is España for, well, not España, I don't know, Spanish for policeman. That guy in the record's looking over at me. I know, I'm cooler than you, it's okay. You can say it. But yeah, it's kind of, and it's one of those things, it's, you know, because let's face it, what is the Harley 48? The Harley 48 is, and I'm sorry to anybody who rides one, I'm sure you're not, but you got to understand the accessibility to this. It's a total poser douchebag bike. It's somebody who's, you know, I want a Harley. And an 883 is a good starter bike because, you know, I don't know how to ride. I just want a Harley and want to look badass. So an 883, well, it's not a good starter bike. It's the smallest, you know, Harley they have, and, you know, it won't overpower me, hopefully, too easily. And, you know, oh, well, it looks sick and already, you know, I don't know, modded out. It looks already modded out. And she said that it didn't have any mirrors on it, so he took off the mirrors, and I don't know, just so I was talking to her, and I'm like, you know what it is, it's some guy who wants the gas mileage of a motorcycle and the look of a modded out Harley for cheap. And I think the 48 is actually the cheapest bike they offer. It's an 883 Sportster, so it's cheap, and it's kind of stripped down, and I don't remember. It's been a long time since I looked up MSRPs.